Hey, what's up, guys? This is Rail Chief 74 speaking, and welcome back to another product review here on my channel. Now, it's been a couple of days ever since me and my dad went up to the April York train meet of this year, and special thanks to you all who suggested for me to do this product review for you guys down in the comments section below. So in today's episode, we are going to be taking a look at a model of the 771 Jersey Central Camelback from Lionel, which was made around the year 2000. Now, without going into too much history on the real-life Camelback locomotive, the Camelbacks were introduced around the late 1800s and lasted through the 1950s. They were also one of the strangest locomotives ever to enter the United States, due to have a brand new firebox, also known as the wooden firebox, and then the cab of the locomotive was moved from the back of the engine to the center. Now, getting back to the wooden firebox for just a moment, they were required to use only anthracite cold waste. The anthracite cold waste was a cheap material used for the wooden fireboxes. They proved very successful, but not a lot of engineers really enjoyed running these locomotives. The main reason was due to the fact that the cab was in the center, right over the drive rods, and if the drive rods broke off while the engine was in operation, it would have meant suicide for the engineer. Plus, the firemen were also exposed to the elements at the back of the train. On the positive side, the Camelback has been used on many different rail lines over the years, including not only Jersey Central, but Pennsylvania, Long Island, Southern Pacific, and so much more. The Long Island Railway, however, had the largest fleet of Camelback locomotives. If you plan to go up to a railway museum to look for a real Camelback locomotive, or the real Jersey Central Camelback for that matter, then you're in luck, because currently there are 5 Camelback type locomotives still left on display. One of which is a 592, which is a 442 type of wheel arrangement, and that engine is located at the B&O Railway Museum in Baltimore, Maryland. The other is a Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western, originally numbered 305, now currently numbered 217, and that is a 460 type of wheel arrangement, which is also on display at the Baltimore Railway Museum. The third Camelback is a 460, numbered 173, and that is currently located at the Museum of Transportation in St. Louis. The fourth Camelback is numbered 952, which is also a 460, and that is on display at the National Museum of Transportation in Missouri. And then finally, there is a 040, numbered 1187 in Sugar Creek, Ohio. Now let's go ahead and examine some of the details on this engine. Right up top, we have the headlight with the number board on each side. We also do have 2 marker lights which light up. And then we also have the number board again at the center of the boiler front, numbered 771. We also have some very nice handrail features on this model. And then down at the bottom where the cow catcher is, we have a scale coupler. Next up on this side of the train, we do have the cab once again. Now the cab does feature a crew figure on each side here. The engine is also equipped with directional lighting. It has a canned motor and flywheel, traction tires, and is command equipped with tower comm, crew talk, rail sounds. And finally, at the back of the engine here, we do have the firebox glow. And then at the top of the engine here, we do have the golden bell, which swings back and forth very freely. We also have the whistle. And then finally, at the top of the cab here, we do have these little hatches, which are not they are molded in, but unfortunately, they do not open. But on the Lionel Line Sheet Plus versions of the Camelback, they do open up. Now, just like with the engine, the tender is also die-cast metal, We also do have the backup light here on this side of the tender. And then we have the iconic Statue of Liberty being the star of the show on the tender here. The tender does have four-wheel trailing trucks. We also do have a little bit of a drawbar at the end, which is kind of molded in as well. Like, it doesn't really move or anything. We also have a nice molded in ladder at the back here. We also do have the hatch for where the water is supposed to go for the tender. And here at the back is the electro knuckle coupler, which only activates when you run it with the TMCC command control system. Okay, now before we go ahead and turn on the power to the whole layout, I do want to mention that even though the Camelbacks weren't really liked by a whole lot of engineers in real life, a lot of operators and collectors really do enjoy having them on their layouts, including myself. And not only did Lionel make this version of the Camelback, as well as the Lion Chi Plus versions, but also MTH and Williams also took their shot at making their models of the Camelbacks too. And those are also very fine runners. But anyway, let's go ahead and turn the power on and we'll see how she operates. So let's go ahead and turn on the whistle. And I know I forgot to mention this earlier, but this engine literally has the best sound system that I've ever heard in any Lionel locomotive over the years. But anywho, let's move on to the bell. Okay, well, I hope you all have enjoyed my little review of the Lionel Jersey Central 771 Camelback engine. The sounds inside this locomotive are just phenomenal, and it's definitely one of the best sounding engines that I heard from Lionel in a very long time. And whenever I collect a Jersey Central locomotive for my collection, I feel much closer to home, and not only that, the Jersey Central Railway is my favorite railway of all time. But as always, my name is Mike. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, don't forget to hit the notification bell down below for any other project that I upload. And in the next video that I do, I'll be doing a review on the Lionel Conventional Classics Sager Place Observation Car number 2626. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. But until next time, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thanks again.